Alright, welcome in everyone to the continuation of our no save challenge through Doom 2 UV Max. So what this is, if you've not seen the previous streams, this is a complete UV Max run of the entire game of Doom 2, broken up into sections as we've had time. Now where the no saves comes into play is if we die on a particular map, we lose all the progress as far as weapons and everything goes, and must pistol start from the map we die in to continue. Essentially making things much more difficult moving forward. Now, where we last stopped, we have finally made it to Map 20. Gotcha. So right off the bat, we have some secrets right behind us. So let's go ahead, wake up pretty much everything in existence, and walk right behind us to raise the platform. Go ahead and get into the room, take out the enemies as well as the chain gun soldier up on the high ledge. Make sure to scoop up all the items while we're here, lower the platform, and do some awkward platforming jumps here to get across for the health bonus. Back out the platform into the pit, and there is secret number 1. Run our way around to get back out. Alright, so just like that, this area is secure. Let's go ahead and secure the area down here. Take out chain gun soldier, Hell Knight up close, and our bullets actually raise the wall that was back there. Careful of the shotgun soldier in the corner. And let's proceed onward. Before we jump out the window, make sure the chain gunner is dealt with, as well as the imp that's kind of hiding around the corner there. Not fooling us this time. So let's go ahead, jump in, go around to get the supercharge. And now let's go climb the mountain. People always wonder what this structure is, but I think just based on how this level progresses you through it, definitely you're climbing a mountain to get out of this sea of blood. Just take out everything on our way up. And before we teleport, right where Berserk is, go ahead into a wall on this side to get around it for secret number 2. Go ahead, telefrag the pain elemental that was here. Get another radiation suit for our trouble, and the switch just relowers that elevator, which we really need to get out here if the flying tomato would get out of the way. And yes, you hear it as well as I do. There's an archvile. Luckily, we have a rocket launcher. Unluckily, we have some lost soul around us. And an archvile that is just being a pain today. If you don't mind, could you go, please? All of you, and your stinking little Baron. Thank you. Don't come back. Now, with this taken care of, we are at 26 kills, 12 items, 2 secrets. Let's go ahead and start one of the most iconic ambushes in all of Doom 2. Let's say hello to the bosses. Which, oddly enough, we actually have to walk around here to trigger. Alright, health's getting lower than we want, but there's a supercharge right here. We really just need to get either one of these two to hit each other. Now, Cyber Demon is to have a major advantage here between the two. And ironically enough, we are having a heck of a time getting these two to infight, which is really weird. Come on. Normally you all go into it before I even drop down here. what's going on here, but I don't like it. There we go. Definitely help the Spire Mastermind out. Very rarely does it ever win this fight. There we go. It is generally much easier to deal with her than to deal with the Cyber Demon. Let's just not make the mistake of trying to rocket the Spire Mastermind because she does not take splash damage. So the only way you're hitting her is to directly hit her. Man, we probably shouldn't have given the Spire Mastermind such a leg up on the competition here. I think we gave her a bit too much of a handicap. Taking all of our ammo. That's alright. There we go. Rocket launcher. Rockets. This switch opens the door over there, as well as the compartment over here. So let's go ahead and get some of our ammo back. And some health. The good thing is we already took out the Archvile and Baron, so we don't have to deal with them going forward. So now let's work our way further into the map. Don't know if we can auto-aim on the hit scanners up here. I think they're too far away. Oh, got one of them. Just make life a little bit easier when we get over there. Alright, so let's get ready for a Cacodemon in a very awkward spot. Right up here in the corner. As well as a paint element right below us. Which is definitely to ruin our day if we keep that rocket launcher out. Don't stop till you see it pop. I heard something teleport. Oh, good grief. Okay, if you all are good, can everyone settle down now? Everyone. Thank you. Alright, the tomato's squashed. Painel mill's down. We're pretty much out of health. Quickly get in here, take out the lost soul, get more armor. Never a bad thing, but we really need health. So, let's work our way back to the platform. Mindful of the random lost soul that's still hanging out there. And we really need to be careful when we jump across here, especially if we miss. Daggone it. Alright. Wow. The pit is literally our undoing in this map. Normally we don't have this many problems with the stairs, but today it's getting us. So let's teleport back. Oh, for the love of goodness. Normally we're so fast on this map. But that's alright. See if we can get any bit or scrap of health anywhere. Because this next bit gets a little bit rocky. Alright, we left a little bit up here. There we go. Now we are good to proceed. And the reason we did that is, right down the staircase from where we just were, is a multitude of chain gun soldiers. 4% health, you have no chance of making that. So let's get back. And see if we can actually platform worth a darn this time. Get ready, because here they come. There we go. Alright, so before teleporting, there is another passage hidden back here in the darkness. And we can hit this teleporter, which puts us on a platform with the mega armor. That's why we weren't too worried once we got our health back up. Alright, now let's head back. We are now at 3 secrets. And 44 kills, 18 items. Get ready, this next part is a little bit rocky. Go ahead and jump in the pit, go to this little flowing stone, and there'll be another teleporter over here. Careful though, this ambush is pretty rough. Especially if we trigger the Archvile before we want to. So let's hope he doesn't get triggered. He actually gets triggered when you shoot a wall. There we go. We actually got the BFG by at some point hitting that red spot over there. That's what opened up the wall for the BFG. And now there's going to be an arch vial hidden in one of these walls, so get the BFG ray. And let's go. There he is. Oh, of course you're going to move out of the way. Get out of here. Alright, now each of these are secrets. Just keep opening them around the teleporter in the middle. And just like that, you'll end up with 6 secrets out of 7. Again, the switch reveals the teleporter, and now we can move on. So now proceed with the level like normal, and let's get out of this area. Down we go to a herd of hit scares. Take them out, get the armor bonuses. All of them. And watch as the cave literally reveals itself. If you don't want to get hurt by the damaging floor below, you can just hop on top of it and ride it down. There we go. Now this is one of the most infamous traps in all of DooM. So, you know the second you grab that plasma rifle, everything's going to go to crap. So just turn around, because it's going to come from behind this wall. And let's just walk backwards up the stairs. Rocket at the ray. Because they even, as you see, teleport in front of you. Careful of the pain elemental that popped. We can just take the Cacodemon out legitimately. Now, the energy cell pack up there, don't fall for it. It is a trap, because this wall section only goes up one time. And if you get caught up there, it will crush you to death. So you have to be extremely good at timing the jump to the energy cell. To me, it's just really not worth it. But I did it anyway. Wall section right here is the final secret of the map. So now we have 58 kills and 28 items. Let's go ahead and head like we're going out of here to get the final teleporter. And this time, get your guns at the ray. Yes, that's revenants you see at the very end of the map. But we mainly want to make sure the lost souls are out here. And Mr. Meatball hiding in the corner. Because Mr. Meatball has a tendency to mess up our runs. He also likes to hide in the crowd back there. Alright, BFG at the ray. Let's clear some of this mess out. There we go. And we do not fire rockets anytime there's a lost soul around. When they're gone, we're okay to fire rockets. Because we absolutely want to bombard the ending of this map, since you got chain gunners and revenants back there. Wait, what? Okay, he was in stealth mode or something. I don't even know where you came from. But since you're here, buddy, here's a few more shots for you. Make sure to get all the health and armor bonuses that are literally littered around this area. They might be caught under some of the bodies. Just make sure to check every nook and cranny. And let's go ahead and work our way up. Again, rocket everything at the end. Because you have multiple revenants and chain gunners over there. Okay, they're down, so we should be, yes, over the kill limit. Now for the last item, we need to open this section here by the main door here. And I'm trying to remember how we actually open that. If there's a switch that does it or not. Because that's where the final items are. Okay, it's nothing we're pressing. It's a step we go on. There it is. Okay, and there's the last 3 items in the map. At that point, all kills, all items, all secrets. This one is done. Boom. On to 21, everyone's favorite map, Nirvana. This is one you absolutely do not want to pistol start, because they barely give you enough ammo in this level to get through it. The good thing is they pretty much give you every item right up front. There's no secrets in the map, so this one's a lot more classic Doom. Just survive, don't worry about finding stuff. Which is easy to do if you carry weapons in. If you don't, this map can be brutal. If you don't believe me, try pistol starting this map sometime. It is a doozy. Alright, we really didn't want to take that many hits, because when we get close to this teleporter, a whole bunch of revenants are going to pop up. Luckily, we have a BFG. Hit the wall too early. And it is hard to lose the rockets here if you can't get back to that teleporter. Now there are 4 revenants total. I see 4, so good. We are all clear here. Make sure there's no random hit scares just wandering around. Let's also make sure they didn't teleport back here, like him. At this point, with this area secure, we're at 29 kills, 16 items, no secrets. Let's hit the switch to lower all this, so we don't have to navigate the puzzle anymore. Go over here, and be careful, there's only one solution that works. Start on the right side and just work our way over to get all the platforms to raise. Once we're up here, be ready, we got some Incubus to deal with. At least try to take one of them out. The other one will basically take the imps out for us. There we go. No problem. And the imp that teleported back down here. Also, you can run down here to get another rocket launcher, or if you're pistol starring it, that's where the rocket launcher is. Alright, just kind of keeping an eye on the chat over here too. Sorry. Alright, so here we go. Let's hit this switch to open a way back to the main area, aka to give us health if we need it, because this next area is absolutely brutal. You start right in the middle of an imp ambush. So all I can say is quickly try to get to one corner as fast as you can, because they're going to be on all sides of you. The second this drops down. Get ready. Get to a corner. There we go. And now, we know how to handle the pain elemental. Stay in his face so he can't spawn anything. Do the same with the other. And then, clean up all the chaos. Yellow keys right here. Don't worry so much about health, because we have a lot in the main room to restore ourselves if we need it. And you see right there's a mega armor. So the question is, how do we get it? It's one of the last items we need. So all we have to do to get the mega armor is hit the switch and be quick. Just like that. Mega sphere. I always get those two mixed up. The backpack helped out with a little bit of ammo for everything, and now we are good for the final area. And yes, if you didn't notice with the little rocket secret, they even managed to sneak in another arrow into their map. God bless id Software. Alright, who's ready for some pandemonium? Let's go. Do not be afraid to use the teleporter to get yourself out of trouble here, because this area is pretty unrelenting with all the fireballs going around. We want to create as much infighting as possible, but you kind of see the mess that's moving around. Let's get in the pit, get an environment suit, run around to make everything hit each other. Except for you guys, because you all never seem to infight anything. Keep in mind where the other environment suit is, while we clean up things from the bottom. You really want the Mancubus to go after the Hell Knights, since there's 4 of them up there. As you can see, we really don't have that much ammo to work with. So get the rocket launcher at the ray, hop back over, and let's let him have it in the corner over here. Whole bunch of chain guards. And just hit the barrel to get rid of all the imps. Switch lowers where chain guards are, so we can refill our ammo, get the red key, and move back. As soon as the suit starts wearing off, grab the next one. And let's keep it going. As you can see, even with us bringing a lot of ammo into this level, we are still pretty much out of ammo. This level is brutal on your ammo count. Now we need to drop these guys down for one main reason. And I don't know if you saw it or not, but here is invulnerability, which will make this a whole lot easier when I literally stand point blank and rocket you in the face. And chain gun you in the face. And deck you in the face. Multiple times. Who needs Berserk when you've got invincibility? Now we're not as interested once it wore off. Let's get ourselves back, get some of our health back, and let's go scrounging for ammo. Any little bit we can get, because we still have some high tier enemies left. It looked like we still have 2 of the Hell Knights left alive, and we also have the Mancubus, I'm pretty sure, has not gone down yet. So let's get back there, get right back into the fight. Alright, over the river, through the woods, here we are. Okay, 1 Hell Knight down, make every shot count as close to him as you can get it. There. Now, a good thing is there's some rocket ammo over here. Grab it. Thank goodness the Mancubus is down. Now, we should have 1 more Hell Knight roaming down here. Let's make sure not to get too close to him till he's dealt with. And finally, the imps over here. If you could hit the barrel, perfect. At that point, all kills, all items, there wasn't a secret to begin with, and all keys for that matter, even though you don't really need all keys. With that one, Nirvana, done. And just for good measure, might as well leave this level with full health since I give you enough of it. Alright. On to Map 22, the Catacombs. This map is small, it's short, and it is brutal. So right off the bat, let's go tick off a bunch of chain gun soldiers. Just kind of shoot them through the cracks. We really don't want them to teleport. That's the main thing here. Alright, once that's calmed down, go ahead and activate secret number 1 here in the corner. Take out the very confused Spectre. Supercharge armor. Hit the green torch to lower this wall. Now you don't have to worry about getting pelted with chain guards. But notice you can't go back the way we came. So we are stuck, and get yourself ready for a fight, because this area is really the main challenge of the level. You're going to get ganged on from literally every direction when you teleport. So here we go. Blaster rifle ray, go. Main thing is get rid of the chain guards as fast as possible. Get into the pit to avoid any unnecessary hits. Get the environment suits so we don't take damage in the pit. And from down here, we can more easily take things out one at a time. Because as you see, you have 2 revenants that triangulate on you immediately. It almost feels like a Plutonian trap with the Revenants and Chain Gunners. Though I'm pretty sure the Kasalis had nothing to do with this one. I don't even know if they were doing DooM in 94. So let's remove all the chain gunners from the field. Go ahead and get the goodies, and now the level calms down considerably. So this brings us to 26 kills, 6 items, and 2 of 3 secrets. Well, the last item you can see is right there. We get Berserk. And we can immediately use that Berserk, hit the switch, and run across to it. And just start decking things in the schnoz. Don't get too overzealous with the chain gunners. They don't like to be decked so much. Especially imps in the wide open. Go ahead, move around here, clear everything out. We want to save enough plasma ammo to deal with a Baron. That's going to be at us at close range. So let's open a door and immediately shoot before he teleports and helps his buddy over here that's unfairly behind you. Get the blue key and let's work to, let's see, Baron room. You know that's the one you want because you know there's a Baron in the room. So let's go ahead and write it down. Take the pinkies out, take the chain gunner out, get the ammo, the health, use the blue key, switch to unlock all this, as well as coaxing out the imps down below. I believe there's 4 or 5 of them down there. And go into the corner for an ambush. As you can see, a very deadly ambush. For some reason, I thought it was pinkies. We actually got extremely lucky there. All of that just to re-lower that gate. That was not worth it. Alright, well let's safely take the imps out from up here, because we don't need any extra damage on top of what we've already taken. We're still okay as long as we can get the BFG shot off fast enough on the Baron. So, make sure everything is secure before we hit the switch. BFG at the ray, Baron's to come from the Baron door. And here we go. Okay. Baron's never really a scary enemy unless you're pinned up close to him. So we can get the red key, make sure we have something that can stun an enemy, teleport back out, and that actually teleported us into the secret area. So you would have been ganged up on if we didn't clear it out from the beginning. Go ahead, warp back, and there's only one way to go now, and we are almost out of health. So we need to be extremely careful in doing this. Go ahead, get a rocket launcher just for our troubles. And we're gonna have to be fast here. Okay. Before the toxic could damage us. And get ready, because everything else in this map is literally chain gunners, if I remember. Alright, there's 2 of them down. All the rest of them are in this room. Check, yes. Kills, items, secrets. This one, thankfully, done. Now, how many people believe barrels are fun? Because this may be one of the most iconic maps in all of DooM. And they can be fun. It's a really fun map to pistol start, and I have a feeling we're to end up pistol starring it, considering the condition of our health and ammo. But let's give it a nice shot here. Go ahead, quickly run to our end before the Macubus triggers the explosion. Just quickly get through a doorway and watch the fun unfold. Normally he ends up blowing himself up. Sometimes there are no words. But let's be honest, pistol starring here actually just gives us more health to work with. We got too invested in watching it. Alright, this time stay far away from it. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and take the shotgun that he left behind. And while we're here, go ahead and coax out the next room of enemies, because we really want to take out the Hell Knights as quick as possible, as well as the Pain Element. Use every shot we have in our arsenal to make sure it goes down. I think the barrel actually blew it up, so that's good for us. Just keep coaxing them in the barrels. Leave the barrel on the end there alive. We do not want to destroy that last barrel. There is good reason for it. Alright, with our last bullet, we have that area cleared out. That way, that's one section we don't have to deal with, don't have to worry about when we get there. Go ahead, work through, and run quick. Start the chain reaction. Clean up anything that's left with the chain gun. Alright, here's most of your items that you get in this map. And all the chain gun ammo we could need for a while. Alright, let's see where we're at. No secrets yet. 37 kills, 2 items. Now the next map is what makes this area so famous. So we want to take out as many pain elementals as we can until health becomes a major issue. Then just quickly get to end, hit the switch, and find our safe spot. So again, just get in their face. Don't let them get things spawned. Unless we punch a barrel. Why not? Should have known we were going in a little too hot there. Again, go ahead and dodge the Macubus explosions. Usually around your tail. He waited a little bit this time for us. He'll take himself out, leave you plenty of ammo here. Shotgun, wake everything up, and take him out. Main thing we need to take out is that pain element that's back there. Again, use the barrels for help. They are fun, the level tells you. Tons of fun with barrels. As you can tell, here is where Doom 2 really starts getting significantly unforgiving. Especially the next map as well. They really have two very iconic maps pretty much side by side, with Barrels of Fun and the Chasm. You know, Hell Knight, our aim is just not working with you today for some reason. I don't know why, but for some reason it just does not want to hit you today. But eventually, we'll make sure all of you are dealt with, so we don't have to deal with you later. And again, always leave this barrel on the very end alive. There's good reason for that. Quickly get through. Let all of them trigger the apocalypse, or do it yourself. Chain gun, take out what's left. They should be tenderized enough that they don't take that much ammo. Alright, so plenty of chain gun ammo, the backpacks help quite a bit, and we are ready to proceed. Again, just be careful. That's where the arrow was that we kept hearing. As you can see, with no armor, it really doesn't make this a very viable option. So let's quickly get to the end, and let's hold our ground as long as we can. The good thing is you're not to have things on the other side shooting at you. so we can stand here and try to do some crowd control. Ideally popping the meatballs as fast as we can. We don't really care so much about the lost souls. It becomes a major problem when they start flying around and multiplying. Because they can multiply to insane numbers if you don't do something about it quick. And we are to have to go on from here. Make sure that door closes so they can't interfere. Go ahead and start smacking demons, but backing up as you do. The main thing is, don't let them get behind you. And this is part of the reason why we left that one barrel alive. Because now, if we hold at the barrel, they can't get behind us. So you can literally just stand here, keep punching, and the demons are no threat at all. Just be careful that that door doesn't get opened behind you by the pain elementals. Lost souls are easy to take out if you let them miss, because then they get reset and you can deck them again. But that was not to happen with the ammo we had. So, oh my gosh, he really activated that fast. Run, 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 run. Woo! We had pretty much no time on that one. You all too, everyone's extra aggressive this time around. As you can see, this map is very unforgiving from a pistol start. But absolutely doable. We've already done a UV Max guide on it, but you're not going to get it the first or second time you try it, typically. This time we left everything alive just to help us crowd control these pain elementals a little bit. Oh, we did not need them to knock us down here. We'll deal with pandemonium, I guess. Go ahead and basically make a mosh pit of the pain elementals. Try not to get stuck on lost souls like we absolutely did. Good grief, this one is really giving us trouble today. And it's surprising, because it's actually one of my favorite levels. That's okay, the pain elementals are going to get it in the end. We're going all the way through Doom 2, we're not going to get stuck here. So no worries. They've had their time in the sun. It's coming to an end. We just have to get lucky enough on these pain elementals. That's really the hardest part of the level. Once you get past this part, the rest of it's a breeze. Again, the biggest thing is just being able to punch out as many of these as you can to thin them down. We just keep getting unlucky with these lost soul hits. When your health gets low, get to the end. Let's go ahead and just funnel everything here. We should be safe from any projectile attacks with this ledge right beside us, as we hopefully get the last of those pain elementals down. My gosh, you all. This is unbelievable. I think this may be the most deaths I've ever taken on this map. Alright, back to our original plan. Our original plan is the one that we typically do when we UV max this. We just have got to get those pain elementals out of here. Now there is one on this side, make doggone sure it goes down as fast as possible. Because as you see, these lost souls just absolutely run rampant on this map if you give them even a few seconds. Alright, that one's down. fine blowing up any barrel except for the one on the end. And taking out everything that is on this side, so we don't have to deal with it later. Because at least down here we have plenty of room to move, to dodge everything, making this pretty much trivial. Alright, so now this entire left side's cleared out. Don't have to deal with it anymore. Let's go back through a teleport. Start this ambush. RNG be danged, we are getting through this. These darn pain mills have held us up long enough. At this point, we're going to start having nightmares about them. Alright, backpacks for ammo, auto map, berserk, let's go. Come on, luck with the RNG. Pain mills, calm it down over here. They can't do much when you get in their face. Again, you just gotta pop them, deal with the Lost Souls layer. Pop goes the pain mill, 2 more. Health getting the problem. Stand our ground. Since we cleared out the other side, there's nothing over there to shoot us. 1 more pain mill. Finally, now we got them all popped. Let's not get ourselves pinned into the wall here and get off so we can clean up the rest of them. My goodness, that took way too long. But sometimes you just do not get lucky with these pain mills. A lot of times, you hate to say, it does come down to RNG. How aggressive are they this time? Are they going to hit you before you can even punch them? Are you going to accidentally smack a barrel because they walked into it? There's just a lot of things that can go wrong in this map easily. But now, with all that dealt with, the rest should be relatively easy. Again, let's go ahead, make sure no demon gets behind you. So let's meet them where they are. Fight them off as much as we can as we make our way back to our barrel. Again, do not let one get behind you, and you'll be perfectly fine. There's our barrel. Oh, no, it's not. Crap, crap, crap. Okay, there's our barrel. They looked alike. Alright, and again, this barrel's important because they can't get behind us here. And that door, as you see, does eventually open. Go ahead and... we don't have anything to blow the barrel up with. That's okay. There's some more health and ammo up ahead. So we just need to finish out the rest of these guys. Careful not to actually hit the barrel. We've already done that once before here. There. Demons cleared out. Ammo. Health. Barely any health. There's a mega armor up ahead, but there's a bunch of chain gun soldiers guarding it. So, not the best situation we could be in. Especially since it's very hard to auto-lock onto the chain gunners down there. As you can see, they're already shooting at us. Okay. Are we fast enough and accurate enough to get the mega armor? With multiple chain gunners on us? I don't think so. I think we do have to try and at least get 1 or 2 of them out of here. There, even better, the Archvile can take care of them for us. Because the Archvile is actually right beside us. So if one of them accidentally hits him, he'll take him out for us. Go ahead, hit the Archvile. As you can see, they have a much better shot on you than you have on them. And the only reason we're babying this is because there is a mega armor right here that we would absolutely love to get. If we could. It'd make life a lot easier. Alright, that one's down. That one's down. Good. Now we have a clear run at. This mega armor is secret number 1 if we can land it. It's this landing right here. There. It also gives you rocket ammo. For the rocket launcher, it's right here. The archvile is on the left there. So actually, you can kind of sneakingly hit him here as he pops around the corner. Just don't get too overzealous with him, because he can return fire and you don't have too many places to hide without falling off the ledge. But this will at least get him out of taking pot shots on you at the end. Because, spoiler warning, he is not the only archvile left in this map. He's just the stationary one. Okay, and in the end, we didn't even have enough ammo to take him out. So, let's just get the rocket launcher and finish the job. There. So now this area is secure. Make sure we have all the ammo, because the next area throws some pretty big stuff at us. You can see a teleporter down there. That's what we need to take. 13 items, 1 secret, 62 kills. The rest of the level is relatively easy. So go ahead, use your rockets here to take the imps out. Don't worry, they give you more rockets back here. And reason being, the second you come back here or open the door, you heard it, Spider Mama's here. And she's got her babies with her. I'll activate the secret, but I won't get the item yet, because we will want to save that. The good thing about it is, though, her babies can turn against her. And that makes life especially easy for us when that happens. Because we kind of don't even have to lift a finger. We just kind of let them go to work. Spider Mama somehow went back to sleep on us. Wake up. And since we didn't shoot the arachnotrons, they're almost guaranteed to attack her the second they get hit. So basically just sit back and watch the fireworks. Spider Mama had no chance when she had like 5 different plasma rifles shooting at her. So now with that taken care of, this area is secure. Get our health bonuses, get our key, and let's go ahead so we don't have to backtrack and get the supercharge. Since we're in the neighborhood. That brings us to 85 kills, 18 items, and 2 secrets. So the secrets are done. Careful where it teleports you here. This area is a little bit tricky. You've got an archvile and a bunch of revenants holed up in this area. This is kind of your only area to hide behind, this pillar. But luckily we have plenty of rockets from the area. But we've also unfortunately got an archvile in the open. Now that he's gone, the rest shouldn't be too hard. Coax out the air revenants. This area really favors the rockets, but once they're dealt with, you can go for the BFG, or you could just kind of sneak around the corner and bomb everything. And not have to waste the BFG. Alright, so just like that, that's taken care of. Flip the switch down, get the BFG. Now the final area is one more barrel trap. As you see, one more enemy. So we're going to need to be really quick here. I think it's actually 2 enemies. One of the archviles must revive something. So let's make it quick. Quickly get to the other end, because it's 2 chain gun soldiers that are blowing these barrels up. Let's let's help them with their punch-out notice today. There's both chain gun soldiers, so that is the final kills, all kills, items, and secrets. Be careful getting out here since they block your way with barrels. Just use the rocket launcher to take care of them. And this one is in the bag. On to probably everyone's favorite level of Doom 2, the Chasm. 151 kills, 49 items, and 4 secrets. This is actually the first Doom level I ever played. Way back in '94 at a friend's house, they set up a LAN party, and we played deathmatch on this map against each other. We also played co-op on, what is it called? Downtown, Map 13. Now, there's a good chance we end up having to pistol start this mainly because of the last room. The very last room does have an inescapable death pit that we need to be careful of. It's shotgun. Nuke the Catacombs. If you fall in, just teleport. They'll take you to the red platform, and we can get back. Now we have distance. Just bomb him. And if he teleports, you know where he went. Now, for secret number 1, you basically just want to jump in the monster closet that the cacodemons came from. So let's hop on in. And there is secret number 1. In the pit. Work our way back down. And let's go ahead and get some of our rockets back. If you go to the back end of this and just slowly walk off, you'll land on top of a rocket launcher that raises on a platform here. There it is. Now, continuing along, let's go ahead and take out the other cacodemon down here, which is MIA. There he is. Make sure he goes down so he's just not floating around behind us. Alright, at this point we want to go for a more obscure area. So ideally we want a radiation suit before we attempt this, but I don't know if there's one down there. I'm just kind of looking over the edge as I walk around. I feel like there's one down there, but I don't really know where. And just running around taking damage, it's not exactly the smartest idea. So let's just do it without. BFG can probably speed things up for us. Jump in the corner here. Let's go around the corner, take out the Hell Knight close range, as well as his gaggle of demons. Because they're actually guarding the BFG, as you can see there. But more importantly for us, not only are they guarding the BFG, they're also guarding a bunch of items for our item count. Up both sides. And it basically gives us all kinds of ammo, as well as the radiation suit we were looking for. So that pretty much replenished most of our ammo that we needed. And now we can run around and get any of the random goodies that are down here safely. Like ammo, ignoring the teleporters, so there's one behind the building. We'll have to remember that if we ever fall in there again. Mainly just taking advantage of being able to walk down here, scooping up all the ammo as we go. And once that's dealt with, let's go teleporter. This time, let's go all the way down, unless we're uncoordinated like that. Let's try again. Okay. All the way down to the bottom, and we have 3 paths to take. 3 different areas to clear out. It really doesn't matter what order you do these in. Since we do have a BFG, let's go ahead and go the right first, because we want to take him out, and then immediately be careful of a bunch of chain gunners that just spawned right behind us. This is really the most dangerous of all 3 paths. Now that it's cleared out, get the berserk, hit the switch. There are 3 switches in total we need to hit, one from each of the paths. This one's a whole bunch of demons, and we got berserk, so this is not a problem at all. Just go around slapping things, you know, like good old times. Smack, smack, smack. Get you out of here, and you. You want one? Step right up. Everyone good? Good. There's switch number 2. Now this one, if we can act fast enough, we can avoid an ambush. Basically, the demons that are on the other side of that wall actually teleport behind you. So ideally, you can take them out before they start all that teleporting nonsense. If you can't, that's fine too. They give you rockets to help with it a little bit. Alright, once this area has been cleared out, we can go ahead and hit the 3rd and final switch. Now what these switches did is they actually helped us out in an upcoming secret. A very in-depth secret. So let's go ahead, now that we're... and go right back to this platform. You see now there's an imp on the loose, and that is because the stairs have raised. This is what the switches did. They raised the 3 different stairs here. Up here, be ready for a whole bunch of hit scares. Quickly get the double barrel shotgun and let it do all the talking. This is our crowd control stick after all. There may be a lot of them, but there's not enough of them. Now with that taken care of, go ahead and get your health and armor. Make sure you get all the nooks and crannies here. Hitting the switch reveals the Hell Knight, 2 of them. Double barrel shotgun, not really worried about them so much. Just be quick at dodging their attacks, they'll never get to you. Alright, again, keep going every nook and cranny. There's going to be something around every corner, literally, as well as items. Same as back here. Every nook and cranny, every corner. Alright. And with that dealt with, let's go ahead. We'll save the Mega Armor until we trigger the ambush. So let's go ahead and trigger the ambush first. You do that by pressing the computer panel here. And now a bunch of monster closets opened with a whole bunch of chain gunners. So proceed with caution, as this area is now flooded with the big red guys. And when they're in high number like this, they're almost guaranteed to hit you. Alright, thankfully, once that's dealt with, make sure we have all the health and armor. Make sure we don't hear any more enemies breathing. And once that is secure, let's go ahead, get the Mega Armor. And as you see, we have 2 secrets right now, but there is a 3rd one here. So let's go ahead and hit this computer panel to drop a lift behind us. And up here is going to be secret number 3. So this secret was actually 2 different secrets in one. Bring us 93 kills, 28 items, and 3 of 4 secrets. Let's move on. In this case, let's go ahead and take over the slime building while we're here. Alright. Imps literally in every corner of the slime room. And oddly enough, the slime walls actually don't hurt you, which I always found kind of odd. So just lead around every corner with shots and you'll be fine. And here you get the blue key. That's really the main reason for being here. With that in hand, let's go. Back the way we came. And through the blue key door. Now this is one area we do need to be extremely careful with, because getting to the plasma rifle, make sure no matter what you do, not to fall in that pit until after you get the plasma rifle, because that pit is a death pit until you grab the plasma rifle. Then it actually raises and lets you out. So again, we're fine waiting on coaxing the enemies out, because we cannot risk falling in there. There are 3 big death pits in this level. This is just one of them. If you're going to fall, fall to the outside edge, not inside. Something's bullying us. Crap, crap, crap. Yep, better to just fall off. Alright. Because especially with the fact that we would have to re-pistol start this if we do, definitely better be safe than sorry. We're not in a rush, we just want to get it done. We'd much rather come out here with the BFG and all the other goodies than have to lose it here. Alright, one of them teleported, which is good for us. And again, this is not a problem once you get the plasma rifle. Hopefully nothing else stops us. Alright, all clear. As you hear, now that you have the plasma rifle, this whole section just fills in. So now we don't have to worry about it. And can just move on. If we fall in now, it doesn't matter. Continue on to the next area. And over here is the 4th and final secret. And this one is a bit of a weird one. We would really rather have a environmental suit going into it, so let's go ahead and try to clear this area out first. If we fall off, we actually get teleported to where it is and are forced to deal with it. For now, let's try our hand at this section. As you see, the teleporter just takes you up there. Alright, so over here, across to get some ammo. Back across. Get rid of you pesky things. In the middle here, where we have a little bit more of a foothold. And now that the lost souls are dealt with, let's hop across and into the room. This is basically a challenge room where it's just waves and waves of monsters. Make sure we don't have one of them creeping up behind us. Thank you. Alright, so each of these are going to spawn something new. In this case, you've got Hell Knights in the middle. Alright. Health, armor. Ready to move on. Next challenge, we are to have Mancubus in the middle. BFG at the ray, go. That got one of them. The Berserk our health back up. Mancubus down. More health and armor bonuses. And now when we hit the switch, there's going to be some specters at the very end that get unlocked. So, Berserk Fists at the ray, let's go. There's Spectre, he brought some pinkies with him. We don't care what shape and color you are, just get decked. Good grief, I think he survived the most Berserk punches I've ever seen. Not worried about taking damage here because of what we're about to get for our trouble here. Because now, as you see, that whole area has now been opened to us. So let's hop back across. Over. And over here is Mega Armor. And actually, or Mega Sphere, bring us to 125 kills, 48 items, and 3 secrets. The last secret gives us the last item. So let's go ahead, this will teleport us over to it. So make sure, before we hop off here, we get the rad suit, and go ahead, jump in the pit. And click the corner to raise the platform. We want to raise it all the way up to the invulnerability. Again, just keep clicking the corner. The rad suit is basically helping us survive long enough to get up there. Okay, a few more times to be level with the invulnerability. One more. Get the invulnerability. That is the secret. And now, both of them will raise, as you see here. That way you can make it nice and level. And one little glitch, you can actually raise it above this level. If you really wanted to. Alright, so just like that, we're nice, flush, level. Let's go on to the last room. Again, hate the tightrope walking. Even on PC, I'm not a fan of it. Don't fall on the inside of here, there's no way out. So let's sit at the teleporter and take care of the Cacodemon when he comes up. That way we don't have to backtrack for him. Once that's dealt with, let's go ahead and teleport. Do not even start with all these lost souls. Whatever you do, do not fall in this pit. No matter how you have to deal with them, just deal with them. Because this pit there is no way out of. And this is what ends most people's runs. Okay. You always have to hold your breath when you're going around here. Let's go ahead. Plasma rifle with the ray. Wrong teleport. It's the white one. That's alright. Work our way back here. The good thing is everything here is dealt with. You can jump in the pit to take a teleporter that goes there, but we'll just be taking a massive amount of damage. We're already just about there again. Again, don't fall on the inside here because it's also a death pit with no way out. Okay. White teleporter, it's the one on the right. And be ready for the pinkies. We mainly want to get ourselves a cubby hole established, which we'll get after we hit this switch. Because now we can invade their hole that they're coming out of, and sit in there to coax out the rest of the demons to us. Whoa now. Almost did it. Alright, so hit this one. Go ahead and hit this switch and just hide in here. That way they're all funneled into this tight area. And we're pretty much in no danger. And again, if we need the rest of them to come out, just hit the switch. Hit this switch. Now the room's flooded with them. Again, just don't let them get behind you. Funnel them in one way. Get into a corner where you have your back against something. And go to town. And just like that, no problem. We should be about done. I think this one's the last one. 3 more enemies. Alright. So switch. switch, switch, and the last 3, if I remember, are right at the exit as you're trying to leave, right here. Yep. Alright, just like that, we have all kills, items, and secrets, but unfortunately, the terror is not over yet, because unfortunately, you now have the hardest section of this maze to get through. So never feel like you're in the clear, because this level just is unrelenting start to finish. Take this thing at an absolute snail's pace if you need to, because the pathway just gets stupidly narrow near the end. And the sad thing is, once you make it over there, it actually fills itself in. Alright. As you can see, it is getting harder and harder to actually see where we are in relation to the pit. All of the tension in the world quickly run across. And just like that, Map 24, Chasm, done. And for there, we will go ahead and cut here. This is a good, safe place to go to. That covered everything from maps 20 all the way up to 25, Blood Falls. Again, thanks for joining, and we will see you all next time. Take care, everyone.